I'm back on the truck today. We'll do a part 2 of my frame subfloor, we'll call it that. But yesterday I was at the other shop and I brought the subframe to the actual frame just to kind of mock it up, make sure everything lined up, and I laid out all of my body mounts so that when I do mate this cab back to the frame, everything lines up perfect. I have 4 of these little welded inserts left. I think they're 3/8, but I'm going to insert them in here and they will bolt to my factory bracket, and then I'll hold everything together, keep it in place while I work on the front. So that's my goal today. I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes, drill a bunch of body mounts, and get these front corners. Figure out how I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna do the same thing I did to the rear. Hang in there, make sure you subscribe, and here we go. Okay, now I gotta do the other side. Okay, there's my bracket bolts all done, both sides. And now this back piece, the rear of the cab, are 2 mounts on it. And this is what I did for this. I got my hole saw kit out. And check this out. You ready?
Oh, that fits so good. You see that?
Woo! I don't know about you, but I do not need a blue chew tonight. Look at that. So awesome. I'll show you how I did it. So I ordered some DOM tubing. I don't know, what is this? 1 3/4 inch. And I made some little mounts. This way I can recess the bolts when I pinch it to the frame and hold everything together. I took this guy, actually took the piece of 1/8 inch that I hole sawed out of here, did a little filing, and I capped it, welded it, and I put a couple more holes in there. I'm going to spot weld it on the bottom when I get it all done. So now there's a 1/4 inch of material on the bottom holding everything together. And now I'm going to do the same to this guy. Trace it, cut it, and then I will weld all these in and make them look pretty. And then now this piece will be done. I could put it in the cab. If I had bolts, did all that work, and I don't have any 3/8 bolts. I think I have 1. Yeah, it turned out awesome. So I'm going to finish that up, and I need to make 6 more of these little bastards. Maybe night shift will do something for a change and get those done for me. But I'm gonna, so time out, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna finish that up. Okay, the subframe's done. I know that looks off, and it drives me crazy. Hold on, it's okay. All 4 of these bolts, I did check it with the frame the other day, are in a straight line except for that one. That one and that one are recessed in. Got something to do with that guy. They probably had to move it over so they could actually get a bolt in there, but yep, I know it hurts to look at, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm gonna get another, I've been hitting this with a little self-etching primer as I go. Once I start getting corrosion and rust in there, it's gonna suck clean up. So I'm gonna coat that real quick, and I'm gonna put it in. I did get the back in. Ready to go. Ooh. 1/2 inch bolt. Should be able to get a socket, even a washer. Yeah, now I can cap it. when I put my floor in. Okay, new day. Got the rest of my subframe in. I still haven't welded it. I got some bolts for my corners, and I've already got a start on it. I had to pick a fight with a couple rivets. They actually came out fairly well. I should probably quit while I'm ahead. But I'm here, glutton for some more punishment. I'm gonna remove this guy and pattern it and find out a new way to build a front corner that I can tie into my mounts and my rocker piece. That's gonna go right here. Alright, hang in there. Let me do some more demo. Be right back. Alright, I got my front corner out. Seen better days. Hopefully you can kind of get an idea why this needs to be replaced now. She's shot. The wood's still there though. It kind of makes you wonder what they made that out of, huh? What did they treat that wood with? How is that still better shape than the metal? I don't know. That's crazy. But anyway, we're back to arts and crafts. I'm gonna cut this guy out and then test fit it. I gotta figure out another way. I don't know. I'm still thinking. It's the weekend again, and this is what I came up with for my front corners. I got one in. I made a front kick plate because there's the original. That's the other side, but you can see it rolls up and it riveted to the front. And then these brackets are on here. I'm not sure. I think they have something to do with the hood or the front fender. I don't know. But figured I'd take advantage of that and bolt them back on, so it'll do two things. It'll take care of that bracket and it'll anchor my floor. So I got that. I'm gonna replace this cowl and the back corners. So I got that added materials kind of giving me some problems, and then I had the same problem with the back of the cab. It contours in, so my floor is an inch thicker. I'm gonna grind off this bottom plate because it does come down straight, and then I will fill in the back with some flat stock, and I'm gonna tack it in there. Then I might build some corners, fill those in, because this piece is still good shape. I'll clean all that up and paint it, and then like I said, this is gonna get redone. I could buy those pieces. I could buy this guy and this back corner, luckily. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna tack that guy, then I'll finish wrapping my plate. Right now I only have it, my two pieces and my dowels in there. Same way I built the rear corners. And I'm getting to the point where this isn't gonna come out anymore. I'm gonna weld this whole seam right there, and I'll fill that in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I got the inside all dressed up. I'm about where I'm gonna weld it home, and that's what it's gonna be. So I'll never see this again. So I ground all that down, threw whatever kind of rust over on my head laying around, and then yeah, this piece is gonna come out, but I just painted it so the rust that's on there doesn't get any funny ideas and want to jump over to my new stuff. Okay, and then I got this guy at work, T-Roy, he got a chlamydia from a tractor seat, so I know this happens. And then this is what, it's a little wet. I threw some self-etching primer on there. And here's the front. That's gonna go On the back side of this, I'm gonna hit that with I'm gonna try this stuff. Weld through primer. Gray, because that's important. Gray like my soul. Because I'm gonna bolt it for now, but I'm not sure. Down the road I might weld them. Fill it in. So I'll hit this back side with a little of this stuff. And then maybe my edge where I'm gonna weld to my frame. I've never used it before. Give it a shot. Okay, I think I got everything ready. There's my driver's side. And there's the second one, passenger side. That took me all day. And I got everything in place. My seams are good, my gaps are good. I think I like it. I'm gonna start tacking. Work my way, make sure this is flush all the way across. And I'll get a couple corners back there. And go slow. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna do some welding. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Dick. Wow! Right in the ear! Hits me right off now. Got everything tacked in, bolted in where I can. Yeah, baby. Alright, I got some welding to do. I'll bring you guys back when that's all done, grinded and ground and painted, and then we'll wrap this one up. Cool? I don't know, what do you guys think of this? It's a little bit different, something I've never done before. Just kind of winging it, right? So I think I'll do one more floor video. I gotta cut these supports out now. Hopefully everything, I'll wait till I get it all welded. That way it doesn't try to move on me again. But I'll cut these out and then, I don't know, throw me a comment. Is this entertaining at all? I'm gonna do 2 more pieces. They're gonna come out and split, and they're gonna land right here. They're gonna match the transmission tunnel that I built on the frame. And then I'll do a piece here. That'll be my next and hopefully last video on the floor substructure. And then I've got a bead roller in my shopping cart I haven't pulled the trigger on yet. We'll do some floor pans. Alright, enough mumbling. I gotta do some welding. See you in a second. I got the driver's side all welded up. Ground. A little coat of primer on it. Now I'm going to do that side. So I got to spin this baby around. Help me out a little bit. Check out the bottom first. Turned out pretty cool. Alright, let me spin it around. I got a lot more room to work out here. Okay, I think we're done with this one. Got everything welded in, ground, painted, and now that I have all this in, tied to the front, it's not gonna spread. You know what I mean? I cut out some of my X bracing. There was one here, still got a little, where I welded it, I gotta polish that up and paint it. But now I got a little more room. I can get in this guy. It's not gonna, I did leave I did leave that one in. I have 2 more pieces I'm going to run through the middle over the transmission tunnel. That'll be next. Next video, we're going to do the center, and then I'm going to put that rocker in. Tie everything all together. And I'm going to start thinking about what I'm going to do with that front. I'm going to tie that in. It was angled. See, you can see that line over there? It had a little angle to it. Okay, thanks for hanging out. This has kind of been fun for me. I've never done this before. See ya, citizens!